Hello, everybody. So, ciao, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am about to sit up here and talk shit. Ciao, you can sit up here and talk shit with me, baby. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. I'm just going to talk to you about whew, the job hunting, child, the job hunting. And go ahead and put me on their phone in the car and let's just talk, baby. Okay. Okay. So, one of the things that I have discovered by looking for a job is during the interview process, they're not asking basic questions like, what are your strengths? How would you describe yourself? They are asking those questions, but a lot of the questions that they're asking in interviews now are situational. Like, what would you do if your boss gave you too much work to do and put you on a deadline and you just couldn't finish the job? What would you do if there was someone at the job that you didn't like and you had to deal with them every day? So there's a lot of situational questions that they ask you at the job interview. So anyway, I went to a job interview and I thought I did really good. I wanted the job too much, I don't know. I thought that I did really good on the job and they didn't call me right back. And I don't understand that. Hey, Erica, anybody else looking for a job? It's rough. It's not, I want to talk to you about the interview process, how different it is, how they're asking questions that are more related to. Let me tell you what artificial intelligence brought up as far as what? So they ask you questions like, I have to have this somewhere. Is this another computer? Oh man, this is so. Anyway, I'm sorry, you guys. I just did this at the spur of the moment. But they ask you questions like, if your coworker was always in a bad mood and it impacted your work, or okay, no, they asked this question. If you were at a function with your coworker and your coworker got violent, how would you handle that? It seems like they're not, I don't know, these are called situational interviews. So, and the top five situation, what is going on? What is going on? I'm not going to beat myself up. Oh, here we go. The top situational interview questions are, those of you who are job hunting, these are the top. This is according to artificial intelligence. Tell me about a time you faced a challenging project. How did you manage it? Describe a situation where you had to work with a difficult colleague. How did you handle it? Can you give me an example of a time when you had to make a quick decision? What was the outcome? Tell me about a time when you went above and beyond your job duties. Describe a situation where you had to handle multiple tasks simultaneously. That's what they asked today, y'all. How did you prioritize? Give me an example. Yeah. So, yeah, you're job hunting. Yeah, so yeah, it is truly different. The questions that they ask are different, but I tell you, the same questions they asked you. Exactly. So that's the first thing, you guys, that interviews are moving away from behavioral questions to stuff like, what would you do if? And you don't know how to really answer that question. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, yeah. So the other thing that's going on, I've gone on 2 interviews so far, and the third interview is Thursday. Hold on, let me get the door. That's why I look so conservative today, because I haven't taken off my clothes from interviewing. But I don't let me just tell you how I feel, because I need somebody to talk to, because I don't have no damn girlfriends, right? So let me tell you how I feel about this job interviewing stuff. It hurt my feelings that they didn't call me right back for a second interview. I don't know. Does anybody know approximately, you have an interview tomorrow? Okay, I'll do a reading on those of us who are looking for jobs. Okay. um it hurt my feelings, because I felt like I did such a great job at that interview. I studied, I was dressed nice, I got the clothes, I did everything I was supposed to do, and they didn't call me back for a second interview. And that's hurtful. But does anybody know how long um it takes for them to call you back for a second interview? Really, Margie? Okay, I'll accept that. I'll accept the help. Okay, so those of you who are job hunting, the first question that came out is, what do you desire? You now have the opportunity to write the script according to your heart's true desire. Once you clearly decide upon your true desires and know that you're ready and deserving of them, they'll rush into your life as if by magic. Really? I Oh, you're a boss, Margie? Okay, so that's the first question for those of you who are looking for the job. What do you really desire? All right, the angels fell out on their own. Wedding? What does that have to do with anything? Somebody's getting married here. Yeah, because these are fortune telling cards. So I see your wedding gown and it's pretty. Looks like you're going to wear something that belongs to somebody very important to you. Some of you could have just gotten married. You're getting married. Marriage is, oh, Jesus. Am I supposed to be able to see this? Marriage is the union of two souls joined in love, mutual respect, and commitment. It signifies a desire to deepen love over time. Your wedding day is a testament to your well-founded faith in love's power. Continually breathe life into that faith and love, dearest one. So some of you could be getting, oh, you were a manager for 7 years? All right, let's do a tarot reading on what we need to know about job hunting, okay? But yeah, so I had went to this job interview, you guys, before I lay out the cards, and I thought I did really good. I had studied all the interview questions, and I thought I did really good. But you know what I think? I think I outshined them. Uh-huh. I think that I was a little bit too confident, and I think I showed that I wanted the job a little bit too much. I really wanted that job. I really, really wanted that job. These are the advice the cards have. Um, the first thing is, really expand your job search. Like, don't keep it limited to Indeed and ZipRecruiter. You might need to go on LinkedIn or Facebook. Where you guys might, and Margie, do you have any other suggestions where people can go to uh Confidence. Yeah, but I was too confident, because I really could do that job. And Margie, how long does it take to be called for your second interview? Does anybody know how long, like if somebody interviewed you, what is the normal time time period for the next call? Let's see. What advice? been trying to been trying to find others website. Yeah, that's another thing. Is That's exactly what it's saying. It says try to find as many places, try LinkedIn or as many places as possible to look for jobs, and tell people, if you have Facebook, like the older people. I know Facebook is still for older people. Instagram is for maybe Gen Z, Gen X, and TikTok is for, no, I'm confused. Anyway, look on LinkedIn. Also, what you give out is what you're going to give back. So make sure your resume is tight. Make sure the spelling is good on your resume. Make sure you are applying for things that you think you would really enjoy, so that you could really contribute. Some of you are applying for jobs, but they're saying stay true to yourself. Stay true to your aptitude, your interests, and your experience. I do see choices for you with the Lover's card. This card used to be called Choices before they changed it to the Lovers, and like 700 years ago. The Tarot started in Italy, I believe. So, what's the next? I feel that some of you are getting ready to get a job, victory, and people are parading you and applauding you. And I feel that some of you are looking really good on your interviews. So they're saying, really look your best. Some of you are wearing things that, like, you're not supposed to wear jeans torn out. I don't know if you're really wearing jeans torn out, but the girl in the picture is. Some of you, go ahead and look up, how should you dress for an interview? You found your job in Indeed? It depends on how much is there a need at the company. It takes from 1 week to a month. Okay, that's good to know. So they might still call me. I just kind of felt like, if I was such a great, if I was such a great person, if I was such a great candidate, how are they willing to let a week pass without contacting me and saying we want a second interview? Really? I did contact them back. I had emailed her Monday and just thanked her for the interview and reiterated my skills. So some of you are going to get a job, but some of you need to really, how do you do that? How do you check on your application status? Some of you are going to get a job. Some of you are, they're saying this card talks about looking good, because the fire signs are supposed to be real sexy and stuff. They look good, like the Queen of Wands and shit. So they're saying make sure you look your best. Make sure, some of you need to look better than how you've been looking, right? I feel like some people love you. There's some people that some jobs that you've been on and they love you. The Queen of Cups is here. All right. They think that you're compassionate. They think that you are kind. They love you, right? I see your ships coming in, but I also see you waiting to hear from some people. So some of you might be waiting to hear from some people, right? But the ships are coming. They're coming. I see them. They're coming. But there might be a little bit of a wait, but the ships are coming in. In fact, let me what am I feeling intuitively? I think that, I what I'm getting is like, don't just sit and wait for your ships to come in. Go out and set new sails. Like, don't just wait. It's almost like, what is that thing in physics that says something in actions, something at rest stays at rest, and something in action stays in action. What is emotion? Does anybody know it? Uh, Something in motion stays in motion, and what does it say? What is it? It's saying in motion, an object in motion stays in motion. An object in motion. So an object in motion stays in motion, and an object at rest stays at rest. Yes. Okay. Oh, there. That's what that justice card is saying too. A federal job. This is you. Some of you want to work in law enforcement. Some of you want to work. I see a Libra could be impacting you. Some of you want to work in the legal field, right? So, I want to quickly look up the Three of Wands because I noticed that I read it differently than how I see it read in the books, tarot guide. And the near future was the Three of Wands. And this is a site that I kind of trust. So I'm going to tell you. So the Three of Wands is in your near future. Some of you will be traveling in this job that's coming up. Okay, so I feel like some of you already have a job, like they're already doing the paperwork for you. Others of you are applying for the jobs, right? But I see victory for you. This is what's manifesting. Victory is manifesting, right? But I feel like one of the things that you're not going to like about the job is the commute. How many of you guys might have a job, if you might get a job where there's some serious commute there? Who am I reading for? There might be a job where there's some serious commuting. All right. Close some of these windows because damn. All right. So this card represents travel, moving abroad. It says foreign land, forward planning, moving forward, self-confidence, self-belief. So in the context of the career, it says this can represent traveling overseas in relation to work or taking a job abroad. Is anybody trying to take a job abroad? You may be simply looking to work abroad or considering other countries you could work in, or you might be sent on a business trip abroad. That's just for some of you. Or if you're in business, you might be considering taking your company global. It could represent overseas trading or expansion, right? It can also indicate that there's a need to shake things up and expand your horizons in your career, right? This is a good omen. You will be reaping the rewards of your success, and your finances will be expanding. You may be considering using some of this wealth to expand your horizons too, or go traveling and see the world, or maybe just take a holiday. But that's a very unusual card to be right in front of you like that. And it's supposed to be a card, where I want to go is 3 hours away. I would have to relocate. Oh, okay. Hey, Robert. Okay, so this is who you need to be, the tower. The tower, huh? You need to shake things up a little bit. Okay. I think you might need to hypothetically, oh my goodness. Let's see. Let's see. This is you. Some of you are feeling kind of bad because you're not getting jobs. Who am I talking to? Who thought they were really going to get a job and it turned out they didn't get the job? I got to get some eye drops. Some of you are feeling really bad about this job search thing because you've been looking for a while for a job and you still don't have one. Some of you feel upheaval and trauma and unexpected disaster or loss or tragedy. Some of you could have gone through a bankruptcy, a divorce, violence, abuse. Some of you got to get a job because you broke up with somebody and now you have to take care of yourself or something like that. But some of you feel like you have a lack of job security right now. And, or you could have just lost the job, right? I also feel the tower is saying that this is a big change. Like you're going to be going through some big change. And you're like this girl right here who says she's going to be moving 3 hours away. Wow, that's a big change, right? She's going to be moving. That's a change. And then a new job. That's another big change. So some of you, there's a big change in your current position, which will, right? Or it may indicate a big change in your current position, right? Which may bring you some type of unwelcome stress and it may prove to be difficult, but it could ultimately lead to a better position or more security. Right. The tower could represent like the company you work for could be bought over by another company, which could cause you a lot of stress or uncertainty for a while, but it may eventually lead to a more secure job. Right. Also, financially speaking, the tower warns you to be very careful with your money right now. Right. I see maybe this could represent somebody had to file for bankruptcy. Avoid risky investments with this card, right? There might be some type of unexpected upheaval coming in financial terms. So if you don't have any money aside for a rainy day, you better start doing it quickly. So that's a whole bunch of definitions for the tower. Okay. So this is what's happening outside in regards to you, the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands, I read that as you are not just stopping with one job. How many of you are plowing ahead? If you don't find one job, some of you are moving on to the next job. And that's what they're doing too. You know, they're interviewing other people, you're looking into other jobs, right? I see two paths for some of you, some decision options, planning. um I see that some of you have two paths available to you, or you may have a choice between staying in your current job or a career, or taking a new job or a completely new career path. Or you may have your pick between two positions in your current company. If you're in business, you may be choosing whether or not to expand or to link up and partner with another company, right? And financial, the Two of Wands represents financial stability. You should be finding your financial balance when it appears. So some of you might have two paths. For me, that's career coaching or human resources. Okay, what's manifesting? The Page of Pentacles is manifesting. Ha! That sounds so damn ghetto. Uh-huh. Yeah. What's going on? What's going on? Am I stuck? Oh no, I froze. The computer froze. I can't get back to you. Oh, wow. That has never happened before. My computer is frozen. Oh, it's not? Okay. Okay. So, what's manifesting is a card called the Page of Pentacles. And I read the Page of Pentacles as good news in earthly matters, good news regarding money. Some good news is manifesting right now. And it looks like it's money, right? You know what happened to me? Biden forgave all of my student loans and sent a check. I'm telling you, this money and wealth bracelet is very powerful. You guys really need to check out those money and wealth bracelets and get you one. Post um I'm going to post this $8,000 check that just got here. But that doesn't mean that I should stop looking for work. $8,000 will be gone before you know it. You know what I'm saying? Um, so what's manifesting is the Page of Pentacles. And in a career tarot reading, the Page of Pentacles is an excellent omen because it signifies good news. It indicates putting in the groundwork to achieve success, setting goals, and deciding what you want and going for it. Whether you're self employed or working for someone else or looking for work, when it appears, this card tells you that opportunities are available to you and you should grab them with both hands. It can also indicate that you may be seeking further education, or if you're already enrolled in a course, that you will excel at it if you put in the effort, right? So, this is usually good financial news coming in the form of rewards for hard work, right? It also represents putting things in place to secure your financial future. If you've been looking at buying a property or waiting to see if an offer of a property will be accepted, things should be in your favor with the Page of Pentacles. Okay, and this is I see an offer. The Knight of Cups. Somebody's getting a job. I see an offer. Hey, sissy. Hey, Miss CEO Nikki. Can you hear me? Oh, you can hear me. Okay. So, the Knight of Cups is the answer. And that means a lot of things to me because the Knight of Cups, for me as a reader, the way that I connect to it personally is being in love. I know people look at it like, yeah, but right. This is a card of romantic proposals, offers. This is an offer, invitation, taking action, following your heart, chivalry. So I see an offer coming in to you. And yeah, it's good news or a positive offer. So if you are waiting on news about a job or a course of action, the Knight can represent being successful. It can also represent getting an unexpected offer. Rather the news the Knight brings, whatever the news the Knight brings, things should be going well in a career setting when he appears. You should find yourself able to handle any work-related drama with tact and diplomacy. And if you have any important deals coming up, the negotiations will go well. The Knight of Cups could be an interview. Some of you are going to be interviewed. You're getting ready to interview. And I think, too, since this was supposed to be what advice you have, I think some of you need to learn like how to answer situational interview questions, because the questions are different now, right? The Knight of Cups could also indicate that you may need to use your creative side to resolve challenges in your work environment. If you're still searching for a career to suit you, the Knight of Cups indicates that you should do something in the creative or artistic field, or you should do something that you really enjoy. Like, don't start off with well, is it possible to find some type of job that incorporates maybe your experience with something that you like? That's what I've been trying to do. Um, your student loans might be forgiven. I just got a check from student loans people. Call the Department of Education. No, does it say Virgo reading? Does it say Virgo reading, y'all? I did. Yeah, so that's about it. They're just telling you guys to I do see an offer coming into you. They're going to make a choice. Oh. Yeah, so basically let's use the Kipper cards to clarify what we just said. But let's ask the angels. Go for it. It says, your prayers and positive expectations have been heard and answered. We've been working with you on this situation since its genesis, and we continue to watch. I have contacts on over you and everyone involved. I have a scheduled Virgo reading coming up. I thought I had erased it. Yeah, I meant to tell you, Lena, I had got a check that bracelet, that career, that money bracelet is a trip. I don't know what is going on, but I got my student loans forgiven on June 4th, and I just found out about it 2 days ago. The day after we talked, Lena, and all $60,000 is forgiven. You might already have your student loans forgiven because they did not send out a notification. You got a call to see if you were one of the people. Yeah, yeah, I know, right? I know. Isn't that amazing? So, the advice is to expand your search, right? And try to find different variations of stuff that you love. It was federal. I got a check. Oh, it took 6 to 7 weeks before you got the job? You went through 3 interviews? Oh, no, Miss CEO Nikki, there isn't anything else that I did. I just got a check. Mine was $60,000 that was forgiven. And then I got this check from, and they said that this check, the check was 5 figures, and almost 5 figures. And they said that it came from the surplus, some type of surplus. Y'all should call. You should call. It's an old debt. I don't know if this was like, I went to college in 1999. I think I graduated in 1999. It was an old debt, and all of it had been forgiven, just wiped away. Yeah. Yeah, girl. Yeah, so expand your search. Some of you are trying to get government jobs. That's where you're trying to go, or nonprofit. Yeah, look into that. Look into some nonprofit jobs too. Okay, profit, nonprofit jobs. Most it looks like a lot of these people love you. And I see that in the near future you're going to be traveling. I see you traveling. So some of you are going to be going to another interview really quick, really soon, because I see travel. You see, whenever you see them on the horse, they're taking action. So I see somebody taking action regarding you, and they're going to extend an offer, and it's going to be some good news that's manifesting for you regarding your job search. All right. So that is it. What am I going to do now? What am I going to do now? I guess I'll do the Virgo reading. I guess. Yeah, it feels good to I'm going for jobs in HR cuz that's what I really like. But I was so tempted today to tell the lady, but if you have any administrative assistant jobs, I'll take it. I was so tempted, but God has sent me enough money to chill for a while and not I don't have to work. You know what I mean? Like I don't have to take anything because my bills are so small, you know. So, yeah. All right, you guys. So let's take a commercial break and let me show. Hey, Portia's heart. How are you? I haven't seen you in a long time. What is this? All right. All right, you guys. So let's go to Sunshine Tarot. Can we leave the studio? Your channel. I don't know why my computer is so slow. I don't know what is going on. All right, so this is Sunshine Tarot. 21 of you are in here watching the job hunting, the highs and the lows. So here are the tabs up here. If you want to see my store with your phone, swipe home, video, shorts, live, playlist, memberships, and store. Go to store. Scroll up, find your zodiac sign keychain or zodiac sign bracelet, right? Um, this money and wealth bracelet is probably the bracelet that you should get, especially if you're having financial problems right now. Let's see. Let's get out of here. Show you this is the storefront. It's on Sunshine Tarot. You have to go all the way to store. See, this is home. You said the storefront. I don't know what you mean by that. This is the home page. And then you scroll all the way to store and then you're at the store. Unless you're talking okay, so then you scroll down and you go to this money and wealth bracelet. I tell you, I just got my loans forgiven. I don't know if it's this bracelet. I don't know what is going on, but I just got a very fat check, and I'm really happy for it about it. So this is the money and wealth bracelet, and it has different money attracting abilities that is making you look in the comment section. Look for yourself. I mean, look, okay, at the posts. Here's the post. Let's stop sharing. I'm gonna let you see. I'm gonna let you hear what some people have been saying on their own. I'm gonna let you read this. Don't leave because then it makes something happen. All right, here's the post. Sunshine, I purchased a money bracelet from you, and 45 days later, I received 3 six-figure job offers. and 2 are remote. Y'all get your bracelet. This girl right here bought bracelets for her son and daughter. Thank you. I received the 2 money bracelets. They were for my adult children, and my son got a huge bonus at work unexpectedly. I bought the money bracelet and I hit the ticket for $100 this morning. This is someone who just went crazy in the bracelet store. And I bought the money bracelet and baby, it works. I just received a $750 deposit today, and my boyfriend gave me money and took me shopping. Thank you for everything you do. So, yes, child, get y'all bracelet. And this is how you get it. This is how you get it. All right. You go to the store, okay? And then you select the money and wealth bracelet. You select the money and wealth bracelet. Share. Then you add it to your cart. You hit checkout. And here you continue the payment, and you can pay in 4 installments of Klarma or Affirm. You can pay through Afterpay, Google Pay, Cash App, Amazon Pay, Klarna, 4 interest-free payments, or PayPal. Okay, so get your bracelets. But yeah, so the reading is over. I'm just going to talk now. I really do hope that I hear back from the first job. I did reach out to them again, and I haven't heard anything from her. You know, I didn't know that it took up to 1 month to hear back from people to tell you about a second job interview. Okay, I believe you, CEO Nikki. Leave me a message when you buy it. There's a place where you can buy it. Oh, okay, good. Get one now. I want to tell you something, you guys. They're coming from another country, so sometimes the shipping is slow. So purchase the bracelet and then go on about your business. They will come eventually. All right. Don't be waiting for 4 days because it's going to take longer than 4 days, child. It takes 7 to 10 business days for it to get to customs. And then it has to pass through customs. And then after it passes through customs, it takes 3 to 5 days. So you'll get your bracelets. Don't worry. But order them so they can be on their way. Okay. All right. What am I going to do now? I guess I'll come back and do Virgo. All right. Love you guys. Take care. Get your bracelets and God bless. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. What? Oh, the link to the bracelets are going to be right underneath the videos too. All right. All right. God bless.